Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to Variety Friday, Typhoon Watch Edition. Yeah, well, we still have many demos to go through. And tonight we're going to start with Oh Apollo. It is by Blue Packpack. These are the same folks who made the Berlin Apartment and Constance, two very well-regarded indie games in recent years. I believe they're based out of Germany. So in this one, we are Pythia, the new oracle at Delphi, whose job it is to interpret the prophecies of the sun god Apollo. That'll be him over there. And what we say matters because it'll determine the fate of not only the people of the town, but the town itself. So let's check our settings here real quick. Okay, that's all fine. I might bring that down just a touch. Okay, there we are. All right. Yeah, I saw this one. I think this was part of the Wholesome Games. It was during like the most recent rush of games showcases when I saw this. Anyway, let's jump in and then we'll see what Oh Apollo is all about. Okay, left click space word enter. Oh yeah, we have our Greek chorus here. Oh, I must welcome a new player, I see. Come then, grab your controller and walk with me. I think we'll go with keyboard and mouse, thanks. This is Delphi, a humble city chosen by the gods, where the divine and the mundane stand at odds. Humanity thrives here, ignorant of the celestial. They eat, they sleep, and with each other, they perform acts, bestial. Kinky. But dear player, look upon the temple of Apollo. Once glorious, its great hall is now hollow. Have the gods been forevermore forsaken? If so, then who will save our mortal bacon? Fortunately, the gods have chosen a new priestess, an untested girl. Will she crumble, or is she a pearl? I don't know if that quite scans, but okay. That is where you come in, honored player. Interpret Apollo's will and challenge each naysayer. Where you lead, the priestess will follow. Now go, dear player, and sing praises to great Apollo. See, we have coins to spend on the temple or some earthly fun. The current week we're in. Start the hearings. Oh, so we have belief. The position of mortals and gods about the temple. Current belief 0. Belief until next year 60. Okay. Okay, so now I guess we're on the job. Oh, Apollo, Aglates, child of mighty Zeus and great mother Leto. The Pythia calls you. By my divine right, by the blessed earth of focus, you will hear me, god of light. Oh, Apollo, Lyceum. Okay, so our choices start already. Apollo, oh, you are so hot, you have really good hair. Or, oh, Apollo, remember the bond between mortals and Olympus. Well, it sounds like this is our first day on the job, so maybe we keep it profesh. Remember that generations long after this one will need to believe, oh Apollo. Oh Apollo, remember... Oh, do we have oh. My Hades, Malaka, I'm a god, I hear everything. Okay, Malaka meaning idiot or silly. I appreciate the little pop-up definition. Do you have to call me 100,000 times, you baby? I told you not to call me baby. It's demeaning to women. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be demeaning to women. I meant to be demeaning to all mortals, because you're all literally babies. I'm not a baby, I'm 19. That sounds like something a baby would say. And you know, our man Apollo here is in a fishnet top. You know, someone who hasn't lived a single lifetime. Oh my god. Yes? Look, can we talk to some petitioners, please? Ah, relax, tiny infant. Mighty Apollo is also generous. He agrees to hear the insignificant buzzing of insignificant flies. But I need something from you, Pythia. It's about my temple. This place, it looks like garbage. Okay, yeah, you know what? Fair, it does look a bit garbagey. But at least you admit you sit in a trash dump of a temple. Look, Pith, I know it's not your fault. You just inherited this dump. But you have to make it worthy of me. I'm not some minor Sumerian god. I am Apollo. So how do I make this place better? Look, baby, this isn't business school. Listen to the people of the city, take their gold and their gifts, and use it to make a temple worthy of me before I go find more worthy worshippers. But what if the gold can be used for better things than little temple improvements? Oh, don't worry, little bug. You have a god right here telling you this temple is more important than anything. Anything. Wow, thanks, oh Apollo. I guess it's time to see some petitioners. Are you ready for the petitioners? Then press this button. Oh, this button, I see. Here it goes, as it should be. On the petitioner you must click. We have Nicomedes, says Celestial. And we have Gorgo Mortal. Ah, okay. Maybe Celestial's their class? Oh, there we go. Come then, step forward. What would you ask of mighty Apollo? Oh, greetings, honored Pythia. I come to you with a matter I believe the gods will understand. Ooh, nice, money. What is money, anyway? You see, I was contracted by a neighbor to move a statue from one place to another. I began to do so, and after an undefinable period of time, I needed a moment of meditation. But in this moment of deep thought, I realized that the task set to me was impossible. Moving a statue doesn't sound like a complicated task. It is not complicated, merely impossible. For you see, I realized it is impossible to progress in any task. Take, for example, an hour. What happens if you split it in half? Oh, are we doing Zeno's paradox? You get half an hour. And if you split that half hour, 15 minutes? And half of 15 minutes is 7.5 minutes. Half of that is 195 seconds. Half of that is 1/58 of a minute. Half of that is 13/16 of a minute. Half of that is 13/32 of a minute. We can divide time infinitely, therefore time cannot meaningfully progress. How are we to do anything? My dude, if you don't want to work, you can just say so. I wish for Apollo to verify that my contract is impossible to fulfill so that I can get paid. Oh, Apollo. Did you get all that? Yeah, for immortal, that's pretty good. I might use that one on Mother. You can't be serious. Oh, she'll love it. She never liked Uncle Cronus, the great titan of time, you know. Says he shows up late to parties. Look, can you give me the prophecy to interpret already? Ah, very well. Let's see. Time is and time is not. Wastrels and busybodies will both prove true, but in the eyes of men and gods, all sheep are twins. Should I be writing this down? Because we're probably not going to get reminders. Okay, wastrels and busybodies will both prove true, but in the eyes of men and gods, all sheep are twins. Okay, so we do get a, okay, that's good. I very much appreciate this. Okay, so we can just outright burn him and say, Great Apollo says that you are a sheep. I feel like that's a little too literal. We can say, Great Apollo says time is irrelevant, your contract is therefore null and void in the eyes of gods, or Great Apollo says you are a wastrel. Your contract stands in the eyes of gods, of the gods. Okay, so if we say the contract is null, you know, he's going to be very happy, but also, like, I feel like that's going to have negative effects on everyone. Whereas if you say, you know, your contract stands, he's not going to be very happy. But maybe things will actually happen in the village. I don't know. I mean, it's a demo. We don't need to min-max. Well, I thought it was a pretty good argument. Was I wrong? With that answer, some folks' opinion on you change. Pythia, you are writing your fate. Okay, oh, so that's celestial opinion how favored you are by the gods, and that's moral reputation how the common... Oh, okay. It is not for me to judge, only Great Apollo. Well, true observation, honored Pythia. The fates weave as they will. What can we do but surrender to them? Perhaps none of us have free will, so whether we work or not is irrelevant. I don't think that is what Apollo said. Say no more, honored Pythia. I accept your judgment. It is the will of the gods, as is everything. I shall go relax in the grass and wait for the gods to will my next move. I'm beginning to think the invention of philosophers wasn't the best idea. Who's next? Okay, so now we have... Wait, so that guy was a celestial. So he was somehow connected to the gods? Anyway, now we have Gorgo, who's mortal, so we're going to get points here. Well, presumably. I, Gorgo, am next, and I have been waiting for hours. The state of the temple under your management leaves much to be desired. We answer each petitioner in turn and as efficiently as we can. Don't you talk back to me, young lady. I know members of the city council. I could have the Apollon shut down. And I heard you tell that Malaka Nicomedes to surrender to the gods. The gods do nothing. Now what am I supposed to do? Did you have a request for Great Apollo? Yes. I wish to inquire about the fate of my former husband. He died 3 months ago. Oh, now I understand. I'm so sorry, my lady. You must be grieving deeply. Parentheses cackles badly. Oh, yes, I am grieving the death of a pathetic little worm of a man. Fool girl. No, I wish for Apollo to confirm for me that the idiot is suffering in Hades. There's gold in it for you if I like what I hear. What are you waiting for? Or do I need to speak to your manager? Apollo is my manager. Then go get him. Oh, Apollo, some guy named Agathe wants to talk to the manager. Come now. Okay, guy named... Okay, I see the root of gynecology there. Guy named Agathe. So a kind woman wants to talk to the manager. Is that my Aunt Hera? Just kidding. She's great. Hera is kind of hot for an older woman, don't you think? Isn't Hera your aunt? Gross. Of course I get the judgy, Pythia. Hear my judgment then, but you'll have to do the Apollo thing first. Okay, so Apollo, hear this woman's plea. Tell us where her husband is, or tell us the fate of her husband. Well, we're pretty sure he's dead. Okay, so maybe the Nicomedes has rubbed off on me, and I'm getting all philosophical, but he could be in Hades, but not suffering. Like, tell us the fate of her husband, say he's in Hades, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's suffering, whereas when we're like, oh, he's in Hades, but not suffering, or I think if we go with the fate of her husband, that leaves more space for... it leaves more options open to us. But again, we're talking to Apollo, so who knows? Yeah. Tell us the fate of her husband. Oh, Apollo, hear this woman's plea. Tell us the fate of her husband. You're a very agreeable Pythia. I like that. Good mortal trait. Very well, here is your prophecy. Prometheus suffers, but the eagle never tires of liver. Is that it? That's all you mortals get, baby. I can barely tell the two of you apart anyway. For God, you can be a real Malaka. Let me think. Didn't she say she had a lot of gold? Okay, Prometheus suffers, but the eagle never tires of liver. So we can say, he says that your husband suffers eternally. I think she would like that. Whether that's true, who knows? He says you are like an eagle. That doesn't really answer her question. Or we have, Apollo says your husband has suffered in life. Anything else is joyful to him. So basically, like, he hated being with her so much, you know, suffering in Hades is pleasant by comparison. I don't know. I mean, what I do want, I mean, we do know we want her gold so we can fix this place up. So you know what? Like, what's she gonna do? Ring up Hades and check? I have spoken with Great Apollo, and he says that your husband suffers eternally. Really? Tell me how much he suffers. So much. It hurts like an eagle is eating his liver. Oh, Great Apollo, yes, what wonderful news. Why, I feel fantastic. And you, girl? The last Pythia was a bit simple. I think you'll do very well here. Okay, so we got a +3 for that. I think that was telling them what they wanted to hear. So yeah, we could go like 1, 2, 3, although I would assume there are some responses that can have us lose standing as well. Later today, I will send you a gift. Buy yourself something nice. You could look a little less like a peasant. Gee, thanks. I'll have to buy something nice for myself. After all, I deserve it. Was that Gorgo has something for you? Your influence on Gorgo has... I missed that last bit. I'm getting a headache. Next. We have Aristomakos, another mortal. What wisdom do you seek from Great Apollo? Wait, do we need Aristomakos in there? Because we didn't have names for the other ones. Anyway, come bear him the gift he asked for. There you go, 1 manticore. You know I have to clean the floor later. It smells terrible. Aye, come on, what am I supposed to do? You know how to preserve manticore? I don't. I don't know what Apollo wants with it, but he said he'd pay well. Like, with money? Yeah, money. 30 coins. You know, to establish a financial safety net. Life's good now, but if someone invents a purely extractive economic system, I'll be ready for it. I don't know what that means, but I'll check with Apollo. Oh, Apollo, this one asks you to fulfill a debt. With money? 30 coins, that's what he says. It's a lot. I was going to spend it on fixing up the temple, but now... What's with this obsession with money you mortals have? You should see how awful you get once capitalism's invented. Oh, well, we're not even holding back here, are we? What's capitalism? Don't bother your head about it, little fly. Now stop buzzing and ask me the question. Oh, Apollo, will you fulfill your coin-based debt to this mortal? In poverty, the worthy find wealth. What is yours is always easily found. Render your judgment, little fly. Okay, so we can say Apollo honors his debt. That's probably maximum reputation. Apollo says you shall not find wealth as long as you seek it. I feel like that will definitely not go over well. Or Apollo says too much money is bad for you, and we can give him a portion of it. See, in poverty, the worthy find wealth. What is yours is always easily found. I don't know, if we pay in full, we can't exactly fix up the joint. And I was very nice to that Gorgo lady explicitly so we could get some nice stuff. I don't know. Let's spend some money on ourselves. But we will. Actually, no. Let's honor our debt, and we'll see if that gift from Gorgo is actual money. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that actually cost us our celestial reputation. Well, that's rude. But the people love us. Very well. Great Apollo has heard your plea and honors his debt. 30 coins, yes? Yes, honored priestess. Here you go. Thanks, Pythia. You're better than the last one. Okay, your influence on them has consequences. Okay, so our influence on Gorko had consequences too. Really? Yeah, I think you'll do well here. People like an honest Pythia. So, what do I do with this? I'll clean it up later, I guess. You can go now. Thanks a lot, priestess. I'll stuff this money right under my bed. Alright, who's next? We have Malit, another mortal. Also, wait, is that person behind Malit wearing glasses? Were there glasses in ancient Greece? Hello? Don't be shy. What question did you have for Apollo? Actually, I'm not sure I should ask. It's really stupid. Nothing you care about. Why am I even here? Apollo will listen if I ask, I promise. Well, see, it's like this. I really like temples. They're like giant math problems. This temple, for instance, has an intercolumnation factor of roughly 2.44, or 2,44? Yeah, they're using the European notation. Ideally, you'd be at 2.5 for ideal airflow. Basically, I want to be an architect. Well, why don't you become one then? My dad needs to help him in the smithy. I don't even have the money to work under an architect. Maybe Apollo can help me? I paid my last coins in tribute. Well, let's ask Apollo right away then. Oh, Apollo, hear this girl's plea for career advice. I hear you. Did she say something about our temple? I'm more concerned about the girl's future. If our temple isn't perfect, I need it fixed. She said the intercolumnation factor was 2.44 instead of 2.5. Now I can't not see it. This is gonna bother me forever. The temple looks fine. I mean, the temple demonstrably does not look fine. I feel. I mean, the Shuer reads to me as sarcastic, but I don't think he'll take it as such. Is this really important? Well, it's important to our boss, so sure, it's a disaster. It's basically a dingy old hut. Oh, good, you see it too. Oh yeah, this enormous temple seems more appropriate for a guide of dung beetles, not mighty Apollo. I'm getting the feeling you're making fun of me. Oh, never. Don't make me talk to my dad about you. Look, can we worry about it later? I have petitioners to talk to. You are so annoying. Ask me if again. I forgot what you wanted. Oh, Apollo, this one struggles between filial duty and her heart's wish. All right, all right. When are you coming home, Dad? I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. That sounds kind of nice. Is it a song? What are you talking about? All my prophecies are original. Just because I live outside of time doesn't mean I steal songs from the future. Render your judgment, priestess. Okay, so Apollo says to spend whatever time you have with your father. Apollo says we can use your help, or Apollo says not to wait for your father and to keep your donation. See, I don't know when. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm trying to puzzle through these as though there's a right answer, and I'm not entirely sure there is. Again, it could genuinely all be a matter of interpretation. I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. So I guess that the question there is, who is the we? Yeah, Ozzy, that kind of reads like Apollo knows her dad's gonna die soon. I have spoken with Great Apollo. He also has daddy issues and wishes you to make the time with your father that you can. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. Apollo wouldn't be the first guy telling me what to do. Who's next? Okay, so that cost us mortal standing, but it got us one with the gods. We have Philicardos. That's me, Philicardos. Call me Phil. Okay, Phil, what do you seek from mighty Apollo? Oh, I don't need anything from Apollo. I'm not even sure he exists. The city council says I need to talk to you about a building permit, though. I think that's another department. Well, see here, girl. I know you're new, but here's how it works. I want the Agora's effective area to include the dockways. The city council says that might piss off Poseidon. So I told them, sure, I'll go talk to your imaginary sea god friend, and they sent me to you. So do your little talking to the gods play act, give me my permit, and the temple will get a nice donation. Go ahead, suck on your fumes or whatever it is you do, I'll wait. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh, Apollo, this guy wants a permit or something? He doesn't believe in me? That's what he said. How can he not believe in me? I am Apollo. My dad is Zeus, the Zeus. Should I just tell him that? Why must I be surrounded by mush-brained mortals? Just shut up, I'll give you a prophecy. Tell this stupid little insect to go jump into the Mediterranean. That's not a prophecy. Apollo? He hung up on me. I guess I'll make my own decision. Great Apollo has spoken. Well, okay. Yeah, calling him an insect probably... Yeah, that definitely would not go well. Okay, so you jump in, so he's going to interpret jump in like go ahead, fill your boots. And Poseidon is going to be, well, he'll be annoyed. But then again, none of these say don't do it. Or Apollo's just a kind donation to the temple. I mean, if you look right there, it says Jumpin. It does say jump in. It says other things on the two far sides of it, but Apollo says jump in is a factually accurate statement. The great Apollo says you can jump in without fear. We hereby authorize you to expand the agora into the docks. Hey, that's great. I'm not glad you and the big man in the sky can come to an agreement. Here's that donation I mentioned. Nice work, kid. I think I want to shower after that one. Who's next? Oh, that lost us. Again, we have no reputation with the gods, but damn, the mortals like us. So now we have Thrasa, another mortal. Thrasa Exitastes, Delphi mirror. Oh, we got a journalist. It's been a month since you began the official Pythia. Since then, people have been saying you've been a puppet of the gods in their cruel games. What do you have to say about these accusations? Look, I just talked to Apollo and interpreted his prophecies. The last Pythia had a budget surplus, but we're hearing reports that you are in debt. How do you respond to these allegations? I mean, I've got a decent surplus right there. I don't we see. I'm not a puppet. That's exactly what a puppet would say. But I feel like if we admit it, yeah, Apollo's not going to look very kindly on us. What is it? Oh, correct. Week 1, yeah. Hey, cuz, welcome in. Good to see you. How's things? Hope your week is going all right. Yes, I deny these scurrilous accusations that I've already forgotten. I deny your allegations. I'm just the temple priestess. There's no conspiracy. I didn't mention a conspiracy. That, to me, sounds like evidence of a conspiracy. Not everything is a conspiracy. Yeah, Alex. So, a conspiracy to hide conspiracies, but deny conspiracies exist. I'm writing that down. Look, did you have a question for Apollo? All I can do here is speak to him. Then ask him if he once killed a satyr boy because he was beaten by the Gods of Rock contest. He didn't do that. Ask him then. Whatever. Oh, Apollo, did you once murder a satyr child because he showed you up at the Gods of Rock contest? It wasn't like that at all. Oh, Kophros, did you kill a kid, Apollo? Shit. Okay, I kind of had a feeling that might be that. I'm getting the impromptu Greek lessons. I love it. She's taking it out of context. What possible good context could there be? He vexed me. He vexed you? You're not a god. You wouldn't understand. I'm the Pythia. It's my job to try to understand.
Very well. It is death to blow where gods do blow. Yet to the deathless, death is less.
Okay, are you threatening to kill me?
You have heard me.
Okay, let's see. It is death to blow where gods do blow, which basically says the satyr kid asked for it. Or, yet to the deathless, death is less. So, I mean, yeah, practically speaking, yes, Apollo admitted to it, but I don't think that would go over very well. So we can say the satyr boy killed himself by challenging the gods. Or we can say Apollo suggests your question is unanswerable, and I don't think that would satisfy anyone. Oh, thank you for the 20 stream watch streak there, cuz. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know, can we get even lower with the gods? Maybe. But the other we can I don't if you fill up if you fill this up, does that something happen there? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so he killed himself. Yeah, it is death to blow where gods do blow. So yeah, he brought it on himself. Yeah, okay, they did not like that, but Apollo did. Makes sense. The great Apollo did not kill the satyr boy. It was the actions of the boy himself that caused his death. What does that mean? It means that when one interferes with the gods without caution, they can only expect death. Oh, are you threatening me now? Is this so going in the news tomorrow? Watch out for the front page, priestess. I don't think she'd like that. That was rough enough. I think I've only got one more. Next. We have Daphne, another celestial. Okay. Okay, again, we're leading with the name, even though we had the name tag. I don't know if that's necessary. Anyway, greetings, princess. I didn't know we were a princess. Oh my. What is it, my priestess? Nothing. You're just beautiful, I know. Isn't it terrible being a gorgeous nymph? All night and day, Daphne, you're beautiful. Daphne, I love you. Daphne, let me kill for you. It's also very annoying. That sounds terrible. Oh, that's not even the worst part. Because everyone is always staring at me, I have to wear this cumbersome clothing. I prefer to let it all hang out and frolic in the woods. Naked. Hee hee. Oh, how I wish I was just normal looking. Like you. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Can you ask for Apollo's protection for my secret glade? I suppose I can ask. Oh, Apollo, will you protect this one's glade so that she might frolic naked?
Hubba hubba, don't mind if I do.
What does hubba hubba mean?
It's really ancient Greek, don't worry about it.
It sounded kind of icky. She said she wanted to be left alone.
Sure, she can be alone. With me.
Did you just purr?
Ah, chill, Pithy. Tell her not to worry. The gods watch over her. No need for a prophecy.
Okay. What does great Apollo say, oh average-looking girl? What did I do? Very well, Apollo has spoken. Okay, so he says the gods watch over her, but not in the good way. Apollo says he'll keep prying eyes away from your secret glade. Well, that's a lie. He'll protect your glade, or you... Okay, you don't actually have anything to worry about. Sounds perilously close to saying you're not actually that attractive. Okay, but again, tell her not to worry. Look, you actually don't have anything to worry about. What do you mean? You're not as good looking as you think. You're just a nymph, not a goddess. Aphrodite is way better looking. Why, you're right, moon-faced girl. If Aphrodite is a 10, I'm more like a 7. How delightful! So you're saying I'm free to remove these cumbersome clothes? Sure, but can you do it somewhere else? Oh, of course. I'm just delighted to be unattractive. You and I are so lucky to be beneath the notice of others. Thank you, my sister in average lookingness. How can one interpret when the gods are inscrutable? What of timeless will is to mortals suitable? Dear player, mark well the decisions you make, and have care for the priestess's sake. Today the Pythia has effectively held her court. But you are as Apollo, you control her for your sport. Think then beyond controllers and beyond games. Think of the mortals and gods and greater aims. Aspire toward balance. Aspire toward what is right. And if you find that boring, well, there's always Fortnite. Oh, burn! With all the petitioners done, click here to move to the map. Ah. Oh, so we do get to spend money. Hooray! The prosperous and magnificent city of Delphi. Feel free to explore here and there. Sometimes new things will appear. Pay attention to the omens. Now click and go somewhere. Okay, the Taverna is not available. The Agora is, which we just expanded, maybe not to Poseidon's liking. We got our home. The Overlook unavailable in the demo. Okay. Well, it is very insistent we go to the Agora, so let's do that. The Agora looks busy today. Uh-oh. I see a lot of the petitioners that gave prophecies to today. I'm not sure all of them like me. See this tip coming out here? Click on it to show or hide the stats bar anytime. Try it out. Hey, that didn't rhyme. Or it didn't until I said that. Ah. When you want to go back to the map, press this button. Okay, talk to the people, find and browse the shop for decorations. Oh, wow! Royal Oracle, that's all of our money. Garbage! Garbage everywhere! Trash at every stall! What is Delphi coming to? I don't think the merchandise looks bad. What? I was talking about the people! Bunch of lazy good-for-nothings, if you ask me. I'm sorry you're so upset. Well, I can comfort myself with the knowledge that my last husband suffers in the afterlife. The gods are good. Oh, I hope vultures are pecking out his eyes. Oh no, I cannot see. I should have bought Gorgo the thing she asked for. Now I'm being flayed and roasted with salt. Well, you sit and regret it now, don't you? I should go. I'll leave you to be alone, to be angry, or whatever. Wait, she had a gift for us. Oh, we have a cornucopia for 15. Oh, to offer to the gods. Okay, we could do that. Well, I guess there's nothing that way. Oh, there we go. So we. Okay, so it is WASD to move, but it's very. Okay, okay. I gotta drag off the. Okay, yeah, we gotta drag off the screen. All right. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
I like to come to the Agora and watch the world and think, dear Pythia.
That sounds like fun.
What is the point of our existence but to understand our existence? Today I've wondered, why do we cover our bodies? Is it not the will of the gods that we be naked? Are we not children of Gaia, as are the birds and the beasts? You are close in Apollo's castle. Please share your thoughts.
Maybe seeing everyone naked isn't the best. I don't know. Feels kind of judgy. Right. I mean, yeah. Hey, even the gods wear clothes. If it's good enough for them, it's got to be good enough for us mortals, right? Even the gods wear clothes. Apollo wears clothes. Zeus and Hera wear clothes. Even Gaia wears clothes.
Now, very perceptive. Yes, the gods wear clothes. How exciting. Now we have even more to think about. Why would a god wear clothing? Is Apollo then ashamed of his...
Okay, we're not talking about Apollo's stuff. I gotta go. Yep. Leave it to a philosopher to instantly go to dicks. Okay, so we have a tree. Oh, and it's on discount. Nice. And we got a fishmonger. Red fish, yellow fish. Why would we want fish? Like, we're not making garum or anything, are we? Also, that ground is very sparkly. We had a bowl full of favorite foods of local birds, or a wooden stand. Okay, again on a discount. We love discounts. What's up, Phil? Oh, well, there's the chosen one herself. Wait, he's got an abacus slung around his shoulder. Did they have an abacus in ancient Greece? Maybe, I don't know. You know, the last one never came down from her temple. I'm not the chosen one. Being Pythia is a sacred duty. Oh, come on. You don't really believe in Apollo. Sometimes I question. It doesn't matter, does it? If there are gods up on Olympus, they aren't concerned with us. Thanks for doing me a solid with that permit, kid. I don't understand. What is doing a solid? Well, it wasn't a liquid, let's just say that. Ew. I should let you go do whatever it was you were doing before. Making money, kid. I'll always be closing. You're in along now. Oh, we didn't see you. And your adorable little sheep? Oh, we have Archimedes. Oh, what an adorable little sheep.
It's not adorable. It's my emotional support sheep. It helps me navigate difficult social situations, like talking to strangers.
How does it do that?
Well, by being adorable.
Have you ever considered the help of the gods? We've been rebuilding the Temple of Apollo.
Why would I do that? Flocos takes care of me.
What is... Oh no. I feel like if we say if what if Flocos dies, it might send them... It might send them spiraling. The Apollo can help you more, or you would be supporting the temple. Screw it. Well, what if Flocos dies? How long do sheep live anyway? We can help you navigate life without him.
Flocos is a she, and she's gonna live forever.
Only the gods are immortal.
Oh, then I guess Flocos a goddess, because she's not gonna die, ever. Oh, God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Flocos, hold me.
Yeah, that's kind of how I figured that would go. Let's see, the market's that way. Anything hiding all the way over here? And the answer appears to be no. Okay. I suppose we should buy some stuff, but also not spend all of our money. I still can't, not entirely sure why we need a, yeah, I don't know why we need fish. Well, yeah, full of food cornucopia to offer the gods. That seems like a good spend. You can place it once you end the week. Oh. Yeah, you got the fancy chair. We're not doing that. I'll take the tree. And I'll take the bird feeder. Can I check out my place? Oh, I can. Lovely. Home sweet home. There. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's not break things. I was wondering if there's anything we can do here. I don't know if there's like hidden things to find, or maybe there will be later. Okay, now. Okay, I'm officially breaking things. All right. Oh, here's where the temple gifts come in. By the end of the week, let's see what gifts the people have left you with. Not all of them are helpful, though. Ooh, many gifts. So we have a wall painting from Thrasin left. Okay. Okay, that was the journalist. Left a nasty wall painting. Doesn't give a good image of the temple. Fire pots. Sometimes it can be a bit dark back here. What about taking back the old fire pots? Oh, there we go. There's our money. We have invasive weeds. Yeah, those aren't very helpful either. And we have a manticore head. Excuse me. During the decoration and management, you can clean up and decorate your temple. Click on a star to place the decoration items that you acquired. The appearance of the temple increases the overall belief of gods and mortals on the Temple of Apollo. When you're done, click this button to finish the upkeep and go home. Okay, oh, they got some graffiti right there. Can I get rid of that? I assume that's graffiti and not like ancient Greek Banksy. Okay, oh, the paint mocks the Temple and Apollo clean up to regain respect. If you don't take care of this week, you'll negatively leave next week. Okay, it's going to cost us 7 coins. Well, we can swing that. Okay, invasive. Oh, that's going to cost 30. Oh, boy. We better get them all, then. Okay, we do get them all. That's nice. And then, what about taking back the old fire pots? Well, we do have those. Well, that was basically all of Gorgo's gift. So, yeah, probably better spent there than getting a fancy seat. Tree? Yes, please. Cornucopia or bird feeder. Put the cornucopia there. Manticore. Is the manticore head going to be good for us? Well, it didn't mention negative, so I guess. All right, I suppose. Oh, -2 for... Oh, was that a negative gift? I didn't see. Anyway, yeah, but we got plenty of other positives. So 7 for celestial reputation, 6 for... Oh, that's what that's for. So at the end of the week, the reputation goes into belief. And plus 15 can get negative gifts, and then plus 15 for unlocking new decoration slots. Unlocked new ceramic pots, cleaning up liquids, cleaning up dirt, a new drink shop, more people, and flower pots. And we're back here. That was a long day. I'm not sure I made anyone happy. I'm going to have to do this for the rest of my life. I should see what Apollo thought about my choices. He probably won't be happy. Oh, Apollo, let us review the day together. Oh, good. It's the worst Pythia. Just who I wanted to see. I'm doing my best. Well, sometimes I don't think you have my best interests in mind. It's as though you sometimes value the wishes of mortals above my own. Only sometimes? But you're a god. Don't you sometimes value the wishes of mortals above your own? Now, why would I do that? Because it's the right thing to do? Yeah, that won't fly. So mortals will believe in you, or because it feels good to help others. You know, screw it. We're going maximum schmaltz because it feels good to help others. No, what feels good is enjoying some ambrosia. And maybe spending an afternoon rolling in the grass with a gorgeous nymph. I don't mean physically good. I meant good like, with a capital G. Good. Good is relative, baby mortal. Your philosophers will crack that in a couple 1,000 years. I don't know about that. Why are you so selfish? You're talking about things you don't understand. And how could you? I'm the temple priestess. I can talk to you where other mortals can't. So why not talk to me? Look, little mortal, let me try to explain things to you.
My mom was tortured and hunted by titans when she was pregnant with me, on the orders of my dad's wife, because my dad cheated on her.
So, Zeus being Zeus, then.
The trees and the waters of Delos turned into gold when I was born, in my honor. My sister turned a mortal into a spider for being better at her at weaving. My grandpa cut my great-grandpa's fun parts off and threw them into the sea. Oh, and speaking of grandpa, he ate all my dad's siblings. Just swallowed them whole without ketchup or anything.
Ketchup Apollo? Seriously?
We are not like you. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What's ketchup? Okay, that is funny. But I guess if we're going to have a moment with our man Apollo here, maybe we should go for the character building option instead. That's actually really sad. That all sounds terrible, and I'm sorry it happened to you.
No, it's not terrible, and it's not bad. It just is. That's what you don't understand. You can't understand the gods because we're gods. What you have to do is what we tell you to do.
How are we supposed to do what you tell us to do if we don't understand?
That's your problem, baby mortal. You don't have the eternity you'd need to figure it out.
Look, I know you don't think much of me, but I just want to understand you better. I'll be able to interpret your prophecies that way.
You will never understand me. It's pointless and a little weird that you're even trying to. Try explaining what being a human is like to an ant, and then maybe you'll get it. Anyway, I'm ready to tell you how you're doing. You are learning, however slowly. Next week, I hope you will support the gods more clearly.
That is our work done for now, Great Apollo.
Finally, I think I'll go sit in the grass and play a video game.
What is a video game? Oh, trust me, you don't want to get into those.
A plaything from a time you will never see, little bug. Now leave me alone. I want to get back to Grand Theft Auto 6, even if it's not as good as the previous ones.
Ooh, damn. Ooh, damn.
Go with Apollo, priestess. The blessings of Olympus upon you.
Oh, let's see what's up with the news this week. Okay, op-ed, why do we need a Pythia? Apollo will do what he wants anyway.
You know, she has a good point.
How will they know if you're the reason for things if I can't tell them?
I don't know, I could just make the sun disappear. Then they'd know.
But then all the mortals would die and no one would worship you.
Well played, little bug. Well played.
Is Apollo a child murderer? We just don't know.
Do journalists take like chocolate candy? We just don't know. Maybe we should find out.
Don't eat people, oh Apollo.
Oh, don't worry. It's more my grandpa who does that kind of thing.
Local woman starts Joyful Widows group. Thank goodness he's dead. Community is nice, but also, yikes.
No kidding. Men are amazing. Who would miss us?
Citation needed. Muses bristle at touching grass as creative inspiration.
They're right, you know. Envy and desire are great. I wouldn't be me without them.
But are you happy, oh Apollo?
I will be when I get the things I want.
Monster abound. On the hills with Delphi, strange creature was spotted. Please stay at home. Wait a second, that's where I live. I better go check that later. Aphrodite, still hot after all these years? The answer will surprise you. I see the Delphi newspapers already understand the concept of clickbait. What's clickbait? You'll find out in a few thousand years if you stick around. You don't have to. You really don't. Doc Overseer thanks Poseidon for Agora expansion. Excuse me? I was the one who approved his silly materialist empire, not my fishy uncle. He wants gold, but all he'll reap is sardines. That's not very nice to your uncle. Look, little bug, I don't smell you wearing fish perfume. Local architect determines structural flaws in the temple. I didn't build the temple. It looks fine to me anyway. Fine is good for a pigsty, not, the Temple of Apollo. Okay, well, it looks like there's another week, but we've been going for more than an hour, and I do try to keep these, I try to keep the demos to roughly an hour, just so we don't get bogged down in it, so we can get to see more of them. Okay, are we going? Apollo, it's me, your Pythia. Come to bring your shining counsel to mortals below. That was some lackluster groveling. I gave it 3 out of 10. Okay, it says we have to pick a side. There's a team following. Okay. So, are we doing this? Okay, no, we start the hearings. Okay, yeah, let's call that there. Okay, so, Apollo. What do we think? I see it looks really promising. It is, I see there's lots of room for interpretation and some room for, if you're one of those nerds who's into ancient Greece, I think there's lots to play with here. I see it's interesting because like Blue Packpack, as I said, they did the Berlin Apartment, which was kind of a visual novel, and then they did was it Constance, which is like a Metroidvania, and now we got this one, which is like a well, it's not like part visual novel, part city builder, part interior decorator. Yeah, I think it's really I like the concept, and it does like you have the option to. I mean, Apollo says you got to pick a side. Do we err on the side of the gods, or do we err on the side of the mortals, or do we fence it and try to please everyone? Which I didn't have a great track record. But yeah, I like what I see. Definitely staying on the wish list. The Steam page for Apollo does not list a release date. It says TBA. So yeah, download the demo for yourself. Check it out. Maybe play through more and see if you're better at any better at figuring out what the hell Apollo is saying than I am. I know, but we'll leave it there. So Twitch friends, hang on just a second. I'm going to put on highlights, and then we will move on to the next demo. YouTube friends, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.